name's Darlene and I have Parkinson's. And thankfully, I'm back in my home. The surgeon said that the surgery went well. I wasn't really confident about going in for the surgery, but he explained it to us in a way that made me understand fully what he was saying. Claudine, who is my personal director, was there to help me make the decision. Basically, he said that if the proper repair on this is a surgical repair, that's a total hip replacement. That's the proper thing to do. And he said, and then once you're through the recovery of that, he said, you'll find that you'll find that it will. I'm going to move this around for a second. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, see if that works any better. But he said that once you're moving around, you'll feel like a new person. It's a whole new lease on life. But he said, you might not make it off my table. And I said, well, it doesn't sound like a very good option to me. And he said, well, the other option is we do what's called a hip fixation, where they fix it with screws and bolts and metal plates and stuff. And he said, the good news of that one is you will definitely make it up off the table, but it may not hold together for very long. It could hold together for a long time, but depending on how you use it. And so I said, well, I didn't think there was much choice. I didn't want to meet my maker that night, unless it was the date that was written in his book. But I said, I'll go the fixation route. He came in after surgery and he told me, he says, he did a wonderful piece of artwork. He said, we've got you all back together, and he said it should last. So I hope that's right. So anyway, that was what was said there. And then I spent a few days in hospital, which is all kind of a blur. I truthfully, I do not remember much of the fall. I don't remember much of the hospital stay or coming home. As a matter of fact, my husband and Claudine were telling me that today, actually a day ahead of where I was, I thought I came home today. I was going to update everybody and say I'm home, and tell me I came home yesterday afternoon. Which I don't understand how I don't remember that, but I don't remember that at all. So my head's rattled pretty. They did an extra CT scan when I was at this hospital because the pain in my head is worse than the hip pain. And I said, there's something wrong when I'm holding my head like a vice grip and crying, newly repaired hip. I think there's something wrong with that picture. So they did the other scan, and the little nurse said, it says that there's nothing visible on the scan. So we've got to have to go to somebody that will actually listen to us, because there is something really wrong with my head, and I have to find out what it is. And if they say it's soft tissue, it'll do whatever, then give me something to handle this pain, because this pain is unbearable. And I can tell you, they were giving me morphine in the hospital. It did nothing to stop the pain, nothing. It didn't touch it. But the tablet of, not a tablet, it was in an IV, but it's something for very bad headaches. And it took the headache away enough to make me so I could lay in the bed. So there is something out there. I don't know whether it's not, you can't get it prescribed or what, but there is something out there. So that said, I'm going to have to be taking it a little bit, just because I really am not feeling very good. I will try to get back on schedule as soon as I can. And I miss everybody so much. I am trying to catch up on video. I can't watch for very long until my head starts to hurt. So I'm slowly catching videos, so you'll get my posts kind of late. But I will eventually get caught up, and I'll start doing videos on a regular basis again as soon as I can. Thanks everybody for all your prayers and thoughts and wishes, from all of my family to yours.